Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down again with the Carissa Murray, star of the movie The Christmas Share. Join us as we delve into Carissa's insight into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us, Carissa.
Woohoo! Thank you for having me, Desiree. It's good to see you again.
Great, for me too. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in the Christmas chain?
Yes, of course. I play the role Sabrina, who she's in a band, she's a singer, so there's a lot of singing in it. It's really fun. It's I go on a train with my band and I meet these two guys who are veterans. They're home on leave. Long story short, it's a lot of fun on the train. We play Secret Santa and all these great games, but I come to find out that the guy Tyler plays, Jerome, has kidney issues. And throughout the story, you see me really connect well with Jerome. It's like a little rom-com. There's a lot of sweet moments. Um, and Sabrina, throughout her life, had seen a lot of people go through kidney issues. And side note, this movie is partnered with the Mendes Foundation, and where they shed light on organ transplantation, they increase access and um, increase education on this chain where one donation could set off a whole chain of donations that many people aren't even aware about. And so throughout the film, the doctor who was on the train with us, she sheds light on that and educates Sabrina, who I play, on how this chain works. And Sabrina decides to give him the gift of life, in which knowing that she is the same blood type. And it's a beautiful story, a lot of fun, sweet, heartfelt moments.
Great. And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
Aside from it being a Christmas rom-com, which I love,
Yeah,
I thought it was a beautiful message and a beautiful character. I thought Sabrina was a very generous, giving, loving character, and the way that she went through so much in her life that she decided to give something that is very it's something very valuable to us, and so the way that she was able to sacrifice that for someone she loves is so empowering, because I know for me, if anyone that I loved was going through anything like that or had any kind of kidney issues, like my family, my mom, my dad, whoever, I would want to do whatever I can to help them.
yeah,
So I thought that was very beautiful.
yeah, great. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
It was so fun. I mean, we were we filmed this in Burbank, in like the valley of Los Angeles, uh in the middle of a heat wave. And so we're in big coats. We're in this train. This It was really cool filming on this old train, by the way. It was a real train and there was a lot of real cool historical facts about it. But but we were filming in the middle of a heat wave with coats. We are sweating and we have to pretend that we're like so cold. But we were all laughing every day on set with the entire cast and crew. Was hilarious, was so much fun. Especially the singing ones when we were all singing and dancing. It was a really great experience.
That's great.
Mhm.
What can you tease about your character journey?
Oh gosh. Well, of course, it was a lot of fun to play Sabrina. I definitely had to do a lot of research and uh prepare a lot of stuff beforehand, especially since this is based on real facts, and having to have knowledge about organ transplants and working a lot with the Mendes Foundation. So there was a lot of preparation ahead of time. Um, but of course, throughout the film, all the little scenes were playing and working with my co-stars. That was a lot of fun, and I got to grow as Sabrina throughout the film as well.
That's amazing. So, what was your favorite scene or moment while filming this movie?
gosh, what was my favorite scene? All of them were so fun. I gotta say, when we were at the restaurant, we were doing all the fun Christmas decorations. It was also very late, so we were going delirious. We were all laughing and just actually having fun, actually decorating. Um, and then there was this one scene where we had someone else stand in for the actual character, and it's a sad scene and we are just laughing our butts off. It was so funny, but we had to be serious. It was hard. It was hard when you
Yeah,
have to be serious and not laugh
yeah,
in a funny moment. But yeah, that day probably had to be one of my favorites.
great. The last question. Can you tease us something about your next projects?
Yes, I actually worked on a film with Craig Campobasso, who was the casting director for this Christmas film, and he directed this new film. And I got to work with him and a bunch of other great people. Blake Jenner plays my co-star. We just filmed this a couple weeks ago, near the ocean. It's a very beautiful film that follows these two people who fall in love, they get married, they have children. It shows the real obstacles of life, but also the beauty in life and the mystery of life. And yeah, it was really beautiful. They just started on post-production, so I don't know when it's going to come out, but I'm excited for that one for sure.
Great. Me too. Another rom-com. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So this is it. Make sure all of you to go to the Christmas chain on Amazon, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
On
great.
Apple TV, I believe, and on Tubi as well, and a couple other streaming sites. Yeah.
Great. And thank you, Carissa, to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. And thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bye.